What's up, everybody? Welcome to Video Entertainment. It's what we did for Daniel Caesar's album, Never Enough, the bonus edition. I know I'm late. I'm late to a lot of stuff, but I do wanted to get to this album. I want to get more into some R&B, you know. I love R&B. I love music. I haven't listened to the other albums from Daniel Caesar. Just like a couple of songs from his, like Get You, Best Part. But I gotta change that. No, I gotta change that. I heard he makes great R&B. Like I said, Best Part, Get You, classics. I want to get into this one as well. I heard great things about this album. It's a long album, especially with this bonus version. Like, yo, these artists, they're gonna release the bonus or deluxe version of their album like a week or two after. Like, damn, man, give some time, bro. Give like some time after the album comes out to like let it resonate, let it digest. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. 18 tracks, a little bit over an hour long. Just get to the reaction. Before we get to the video, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to Daniel Caesar's Never Enough bonus version, starting with the first track, Ocho Rios, 8 Rivers with the translation.
In the nick of time, that's when you appeared.
Nice thing already.
Girl, I was lost till you found me here. My hair was long, but my head was low.
His locks were long.
Girl, I don't deserve
Yo, we're already off to a good start. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, he's altering his voice like what Brent Fires does. The drums were mad subtle too. I thought it was gonna be like heavy drums. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, the guitar is nice. I love that chorus. You're my saving grace. Just that repetition of it. This is nice, man. This is nice, bro. Thank you, man. Like more love songs, man. We need more love songs, dude. That was Ocho Rios. Off to a great start, man. I said this in a lot of my reactions, especially a lot of my R&B reactions. I love songs. If you always want to get me, if you always want to recommend me something, and you're like, Oven, you gotta check this out. If the theme is love, if it's something romantic, is it something like, baby, I need you, I want you back, something like that, you're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. That's my Achilles heel. That is something that's always gonna pique my interest no matter what. So that's why I love R&B music. So you're always gonna get me with that. So I love the start already to this album. I need this. I need more love songs, man. Like, I'm okay with toxicity. I just need more of that love song. And this is it. I love it. It was chill. And the fact that he's saying, you're my saving grace, like the way he sings it and like the production of it is like serenity. He means what he said, like, you're my peace. You're what saves me. And it sounds like it too. So the execution of it already off to a good start, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Next track we have is Valentina. All right, Valentine. Okay, man. Yo, if I was in a relationship, if I had a girl, hey, this shit, man. That came out of nowhere. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I looked in your eyes. I know that I would find.
See, lyrics like that, something about the eyes. Like, you're gonna get me, man. That guitar, nice. He never will. It's always like that, right? That's always how it is with R&B, right? He won't love you like me. I love it, man. I love it.
Valentina, baby, I only need one moment of time.
All right, that was Valentina. Yo, we're up to a good start, man. It's chill. I love the melodies already. I love how peaceful and just how nice his singing is. Like, it's very sensitive, like light touch when it comes to his singing. You know what I mean? It's very gentle. That's the word I'm looking for. It's very gentle. I like that, man. I'm loving but the fact like he's like, yo, I want you to basically like cheat on this guy just to get with me, to stay with me. I try for these R&B singers, man. I'm liking this, man. Next track we have is Toronto 2014 with Mustafa. I do not know who that is. I know Daniel Caesar's from Canada. There's a certain sound in Canada R&B that I love, like Party Next Door, some Roy Woods, Division. Like there's that certain Toronto Canada R&B that it's so chill, so dope. I like it, man. So let's see what this is about. Toronto 2014.
Sometimes it feels like it's a dream. Everything is not as it seems. If only I could find a pair of glasses to help me see the ones who truly be. Pray my days will never hit one.
Mustafa, you're killing it. You're killing it. Love it. Love it.
Take me far away from the sun. If only I could find
Yeah.
a way through space.
Yo, I'm feeling like tearing up, man. This singing is really good.
Take me back to 2014, so I picked this morning, far along the journey. The future was alluring. I can hear the bells ringing, reminding us why we're still here singing. It's Father Time.
I love that part. The way they sang that time, perfect. I wish they could have kept that same melody of all the time with the I'm not afraid to die. Like kept that same part, that melody. I mean, a little bit like icing on the cake for me. Right, that was Toronto 2014 with Mustafa. I want to start off by saying, Mustafa, you killed it. Mustafa, you killed it. For me, you made this track. For me, you made this track. I really, really loved his part. Not just from his very pretty lyrics, but his singing, man. His singing was just perfect. How gentle he was, the falsettos that he was singing, and then how we go back to like his regular voice singing. Like it for me was just perfect. I also like how they kept playing with like stuff that's not reality, stuff that are dreams. Mustafa started off, right? Sometimes feels like a dream. He also says they live and we sleep. And, you know, in the chorus, they talk about we're stuck in the Matrix. You know, the Matrix is a direct reference of Plato's The Republic, chapter 7, The Cave. That's where the Matrix pulls from. The simulation, the sleep, and stuff like that. So it is all connected to this theme. So yeah, man, I like this, especially because of Mustafa. All right, next track we have is Let Me Go.
I'm trying to breathe. Why won't you let me? I'm trying to leave. Please just forget me.
Almost sounds like we're in church.
This got so messy. Ain't gonna sleep tonight. My dreams exhaust me.
Oh my God, dude. This is good.
It's about that time that I break away before.
Oh my God.
Baby, won't you let me go?
Oh wow. I'm loving this, man. It's gentle, dude.
I'm not leading you on, I'm leaving you behind.
That's hard, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard line.
Ain't no sleep tonight. My dreams exhaust me, I'll be awake.
That's crazy. My dreams exhaust me. I'm tired of my dreams. That's so crazy.
It's about that time that I
That background vocals, everything, man. So good.
time expired. Baby, won't you let me go?
That was Let Me Go. Oh, yo. The way he started off his verses, like that melody that he uses, is so fucking good. The chorus, man, like how subtle and gentle his run after he said go, and he just kept sustaining that run. It was so good, man. It was so good. Oh my, yo, this album, man. I could see why people was talking about this album. This album hits, dude. This album hits. And of course, Daniel talking about, yo, I'm tired of this relationship. I'm tired of what's happening right here. You let go of me. Like, no man hold it, man. Like, leave me alone. I always say this, man. And this is from personal experience. They always come back. They always come back. I don't know what it is, but they always come back. So I feel Daniel. Sometimes I just like, yo, let me go. Just let me go, man. But it's funny because the previous track, he was talking about how him and Mustafa are talking about like how this feels like a dream, how this is not real. And in this track, he's like, my dreams exhaust me. Like, I'm staying awake. I'm tired of living this dream. So it's just like him waking up from this relationship and realize that's not good for him anymore. And it's like, I need to go. I need to leave. I'm tired of this. Like, this, we're not good for each other. Maybe because she had a man's from the other track. She had a man's and Daniel wanted her. And then it's like, yo, I gotta stop doing this. Let me go. You know what I mean? Maybe it's that. I don't know. But yeah, man's just tired. Man's just tired. He's exhausted. He's so exhausted, he doesn't even want to dream. That's crazy. Next track we have is Do You Like Me? Do you?
Do you like the way I talk to you? Do I titillate your mind? Gotta say I like your attitude.
They be like that. Be like that. Is that attitude sometimes?
To make you mine. But I gotta know.
Yeah.
One time I'd like to make a move.
I get that question too.
I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll wait and see. I hate that I'm so jaded. Yeah, it's cool but overrated.
I feel that.
Wanna be in love again.
I feel that. I feel you, Daniel. Love that lyrics already. It resonates with me. Damn. Damn, man. All right, that was Do You Like Me? Okay, this was a cool track. This was a cool track. I understand why it has so many streams, you know. People could feel that way where it's like, do you like me? Do you really like me? Like, are you interested in me? Contrary to popular belief, just because you fucking with somebody or you are fucking somebody doesn't mean that you like them or that they like you. You know what I mean? But man is just curious, dude. He's just curious. He wants to know, man. I love that lyric. I hate that I'm so jaded. Yeah, it's cool, but overrated. I want to be in love again. Like, a lot of times, especially for like people in the late adolescence or early 20s, and with the internet as well, like being so nonchalant and just so unbothered, people think it's cool. Nah, man. Like, me and Daniel were both born in 95. But he's a couple months older than me. I think he just turned 28. He's in the same boat as I am. It's just like, you're just trying to find love, you know? I'm just talking. Great track, though. Next track we have is Always.
Baby, baby, there will always be space for you and me, right where you left it. And I'll be here, 'cause we both know how it goes. I don't want things to change. I pray they stay the same always. And I don't care if you're with somebody else. I'll give you time and space. Just know I'm not afraid. I'm always,
I'm always. I'm not a phase.
I'm always.
You're gonna come back to me. But I love how that chorus started, man. I love how it started.
Pretty lady, used to walk with me.
It's so pretty, man.
Down Blowhole Street. Oh, what a time. And I'll be here, cause we both know how it goes. I don't want things to change. I pray they stay the same. Always. Always. Count on the shore as the stars in the sky. Always. You can count on the shore as the sun will rise.
Oh, the drum. Nice. Nice.
My love for you ain't going nowhere. Always, I will be here.
Oh man, that was Always. That was a really nice track. I love how pretty the production was in the chorus. I especially love the first verse. Like, there will always be space for you and me right where you left it. Like, I haven't forgot about you. Like, if you want to come back, it'll be like you never left, you know? Or like I said, just know I'm not a phase, I'm always. It's like what I said before, they always come back. They always come back. Might be 6 months from now, might be a year from now. But they come back. I don't know why, but it's like that. I love the production, the outro as well. It was like so heartwarming, you know? It was so loving, like it's just warm. So yeah, man, another great track, dude. Another great track. He hasn't missed yet with this album. Next track we have is Cool.
Try your best to keep composure. Don't give up all of your smiles. Push away and they'll come closer. Ain't been touched in a while. I get too excited, stars behind my eyelids.
That was peculiar the way he sang that.
Play it cool. Do a favor just for you. Cool. Be colder just for you. One day they won't be around. Can't go to them for help.
That ominous sound in the back is so good.
See myself, I would
And these strings, man. It makes it sound so melancholy.
Play it cool. Do the favor just for you.
All right, that was cool. That was a cool track, man. It was, like I said before, the production was just so melancholy. It was so simple. But yeah, as time went out throughout the track, you know, they added more layers in the production, especially when it comes to strings, just to emphasize the feeling for this track. This lyrics is very true. Don't give them all of yourself, because one day they won't be around. Can't go to them for help. I get it. That's why you say play it cool. Like, chill out, don't do too much. Don't do too much. And continue with that, the first verse, try your best to keep composure. Don't give up all of your smiles. Push away and they'll come closer. Ain't been in touch in a while. It's like, try being nonchalant. And it's funny because with the last track, he was saying being jaded is like overrated. You know, he wants to be in love. He wants to show his emotions. But it's like he has to tell himself to be cool. And he doesn't really want to do that. I mean, with the pre-chorus, sometimes I get too excited. Stars behind my eyelids. You know, I want to show my emotions. I want to show myself who I am. But I can't do that. Or I'm not supposed to do that. Because people tell me to be cool. Yeah, very nice track. Next track we have is Disillusioned, featuring Serpent with Feet. I feel like I heard that name before. I heard this was actually a really great track. So I'm excited to listen to this.
I couldn't help but notice you find this whole life thing a drag. You think this shit's bogus. It is, and you know this. Seen in my peripheral, you try to suffer bullshit. You find it all difficult. Giving up is typical. And I'm scared of getting older. It weighs upon my shoulders.
I feel you, Daniel. I feel you.
And you my shoulders. Hop inside my Beamer with me, time to hit the road. Some bottles, modern boxes, tank of gas, girl, let's go. Who cares where we end up, long as it's a place that's cool. Pasadena, Malibu, let's go somewhere new. Let's go to a boardwalk, watch the people walking by.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Disillusioned. What a great track. Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. This is me, man. Because like I said, we're both 95 babies and like we're in our late 20s. So we're in that time where we're just like, yo, man, the time they flew by. Time passes so quickly. You know what they say, right? The days are long, but the years are short. You know, he's talking about scared getting older, like we're gonna hit them 30s soon, which is not bad, of course. And especially that last verse, it just vibes right there, man. It just seems like just wanting to escape and being with this person. Let's spend the time that we have in our youth doing some crazy shit or just relaxing. Like, let's go to a boardwalk, watch people walk by. Something about getting high, you know, people watching type shit. Just low-key judging, you know. Then find a spot that's so secluded, do what lovers do. Like you feel me? I feel you, Daniel. I feel you, Daniel. I feel you. Slipping with feet is gonna be me nitpicking. Cause at first I was digging it. Couldn't help but notice you've been smelling the roses, looking less mad and more focused. I was like, feel that. But then like, it's one of those things, like you could clean up the lyrics a little bit more. Not like with curses, because he didn't curse, but like put more effort into it. Not just say, you know, just stay and throw that thing back. Like, put some more effort into the writing, make things a little bit more romantic. The greatest example is with Daniel Caesar. Find a spot so secluded, do what lovers do. We obviously know, meaning finding an empty spot, empty place with not a lot of people, and have sex, right? That's obvious. Like we know that. That's the innuendo. I wish Serpent with Feet would apply the same thing here. Just stay and throw that thing back. Like, I feel like more effort should be put in the writing. You know, this is me nitpicking. It's cool. Like, the verse is cool. I like the song in general. I really like Daniel Caesar's writing, his melody. I love the production of it as well. I love the drums. The drums were very nice. But yeah, that's just me. That's just my preference. Next track we have is Buyer's Remorse featuring Omar Apollo. I know I have to get to his albums. A lot of these R&B singers have these long ass albums that be over an hour long. Which, like, damn, man, like, it's hard to get into, you know. But I know I have to get into his albums. So we'll see how this thing is, man. Buyer's Remorse.
Guess I got what I prayed for. Now you're in my bed. I know you think you got me wrapped around your fingers. And what's behind those cold dead eyes? A life lingers.
I'm just hearing the background. That shit is fire right now.
I guess I got what I prayed for. Angels overhead.
Nice harmonies, dude. Thank you. Bringing the drums.
I wouldn't change. Oh, I wouldn't dare to change.
Nice. Right, that was Buyer's Remorse, man, featuring Omar Apollo. I wish we had more Omar. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love his singing there. I wish we had more of him. You know, I also like what the track is about. Buyer's Remorse, right? when you regret buying something, you bought something like, damn, why did I buy that, man? I spent money on that. But in this case, it's like, why did I spend time with this girl? You know, because this girl is always leaving. He just wants her to lay down. Like, why you always gotta go? You always gotta leave. That's why he said, I guess we look good on paper. But the sentiment is, even though you always gotta leave, you always gotta go, I don't regret it. I wouldn't change it. That's why Omar came with, I wouldn't change, or I wouldn't dare to change how I feel about you, how I feel about it. So there's no buyer's remorse for me. There's no remorse. There's no regret for me. Even though you always have to go and we can't stay together for so long, I still have no regrets because I like the time spending with you. And I will always try to convince you to stay, but still there's no regrets from him. So I like the sentiment of the track as well, man. It's very pretty. I like this, man. I just wish we had more Omar. Next track we have is Shot My Baby. Who shot your baby, man?
Staring out my window, pistol in my palms. I caught my lady being untrue. Oh, what was I supposed to do? Oh no.
I like that. When you sang "Oh No" was good. That was good. I like that.
Singing yes, I shot my baby down that day. That nigga too, he stole my place.
That drums hit. Them drums hit, man. Oh my god. Oh no, come on, bring that back, please. Let's go. My god, let's go. I love the energy from this track, man. It's so crazy. The production on this is so crazy, man. I like it. I like it, man. Yo, dude, bro, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. The production's so dynamic, the guitar, dude. The freaking electric guitar, dude. Come on, get the fuck out of here. This thing is fire. This shit is fire. Man, that was Shot My Baby. I also see that it features Justin Sky. I know her because of that track with, I think, Schoolboy Q, Miguel, Overtime. She was a nice touch. She was definitely a nice touch. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. A man found out his girl's cheating on him. Like, yo, I shot my baby down that day. And the dude, too. And it's crazy because he has a lyric saying, I had to prove myself a man. In the other track, he was talking about the same thing, like that type of dilemma, like that type of like masculine insecurity of not feeling like he's worthy enough, that he had to prove himself some way. It's like with this track, in order to do that, he has to be violent as a way to like stand up for himself. So it's funny how he's tackling some of these issues and he's having these type of dilemmas. But man, like to find out to be cheated on, that shit must hurt. That shit must hurt. You know, it's a type of betrayal, man. But this dude been sleeping around too. He's been sleeping around too, man. So he ain't a victim either. But still, man, that pain still hurts. I love the guitars on that. That shit was fire. The drums were nasty. I love that. Like the production on this was different. It was dynamic. And the way it was progressing throughout this track, like really kept me pulled in. So I really, really enjoyed this track. Definitely one of my favorite tracks of the album so far. You know, we have 8 more tracks to go because I'm doing the deluxe version of this. Because a lot of artists love deluxes of their albums after a week of coming out. So it is what it is. I know I was a little bit passive aggressive. I could be petty sometimes. I could be petty. All right, next shot we have is Pain is Inevitable.
Who runs the show? Who hands out the suspensions? I need a lesson in mishap prevention. Young boy who can't hear must feel. A masochist, you know the deal. Young boy who can't hear must feel. A masochist, you know the deal.
Yo, the guitar and the violins, the bass just got me hypnotized, man. I'm talking, but my eyes are still closed because I want to be in this trance, man. I don't want to leave this trance that I'm in right now. So just let me vibe out real quick, man. The guitar here is nasty. Oh my god, this shit is perfect. Let me have my eyes closed real quick. My god. Pain is inevitable. Misery is a choice. Yeah, the bass is carrying this track. I'm not gonna lie to you, the bass is carrying this track. Alright, that was Pain is Inevitable. Really enjoyed this track, man. Really enjoyed this track. I was in a trance. That bass line was just hitting crazy. I love the piano as well. The violins was fantastic. Felt like there was rain. I know there wasn't any rain effects. It felt like it. I don't know why. When I had my eyes closed, I was thinking like rain outside the window. But yeah, he's talking about just pain is inevitable. Like pain is just part of the human experience, but misery is a choice. You could choose to stay there, you know, or you could try and turn to good, or try to like evolve from that and move on from that. You know, he says, young boy who can't hear must feel. A masochist, you know the deal. Masochist, someone who likes pain. And the fact that he says young boy who can't hear that must feel is like when you try to teach someone like a lesson, right? Sometimes you come off too preachy and they don't hear you. Instead, they have to learn through life. You know, like life has to be their lesson. That's why he says a masochist, you know the deal. I rarely listen, I forgot to mention. So he's not going to listen to whatever you have to say to be a better person, or to not do something, to not make a mistake, to not make a bad decision. He has to let life teach him that lesson, or else he won't learn. But it's up to him. Like, he's going to feel that pain, but it's up to him to like stay there and stay miserable, or to move on. Like it says, now I'm a product that must turn a profit, right? He's a singer, he's an artist. He has to make music. He has to sell it, right? And he has to make a profit for the label that he's in. He has to make money. So it's definitely like a lot of maturity and like telling people like he's learned. He has been learning from his mistakes. Yeah, great track, man. Our next track we have is Homiesexual featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I know Ty Dolla $ign is gonna kill it.
Heard you found someone else to sleep next to you. Homosexual, but girl, I ain't judging. I know you were sick of my shit. Found yourself a bitch, one that's celibate, but I know you're tear down and reminisce. I know that you're feeling it. You miss me a little bit, blow me a little kiss. When you see me, please believe me. I know you better maybe than you know yourself. Plus you see me everywhere, that doesn't help. Heard you found someone else to sleep next to you. Homosexual, but girl, I ain't judging. I know you were sick of my shit. Found yourself a bitch, one that's celibate, but I know you're frontin'. Cause I know you like it nasty. Can't get that shit past me. I'm grabbing your throat. Heard you found someone else, still ain't even find yourself. Sitting in my hotel, just scrolling, and I noticed that your page on private while you hide yourself. I never meant to make you cry, my girl. Know you caught me in some lies, oh well. I'm not perfect, it's some worse than people in the churches. We ain't gotta do the back and forth with each other like a verses. Heard you found someone else. Oh, I heard you sleep next to you.
Alright, that was Homiesexual featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I really enjoyed Ty Dolla $ign's verse. He brought like a different energy to it, and I felt like he fit perfectly with this track. I think this track was alright. I like the melody of the post-chorus. You know, I get the track, you know, she found somebody in a same-sex relationship. You know, she's with another chick and all that. But I don't know, this track doesn't really do much for me besides Ty Dolla $ign's verse. Like, I like some of the melodies. I like Ty Dolla $ign, but that's pretty much it. Next track we have is Vincent. Oh, not Vincent. It's just Vince Van Gogh. Painter cut off his ear, and also wasn't really like famous until like after his death. That's when he really got his fame. Before then, like back when he was alive, nobody really cared for his paintings, only until after he died. I remember there was a Doctor Who episode with David Tennant, the 10th Doctor. If y'all watch Doctor Who, if y'all don't, cool. I'm just gonna mention this really quick, where they brought Vincent van Gogh to the present time, back when he's alive, and he's able to see how people revere him. People love his painting, how his paintings in museums and stuff like that. You know, it kind of gets you teary-eyed because like Vincent van Gogh back when he was alive never got that. He was treated like a bum. He tried to sell his paintings, never really got anything from it. So the Doctor in Doctor Who, David Tennant, the 10th Doctor, brought him to the present. And like, no, you're loved, you're famous, you're loved here, you're revered. And, you know, and he couldn't believe it. So maybe we'll get something like that in this track. We'll see. But Vince van Gogh.
Van Gogh me. They hardly know me, might have seen me outside like socially. The psilocybin is hitting.
Mad singing mushroom.
Welcome back, my nigga. It's beautiful, just don't stop being you. It's imperative that you remember this. Used to be ugly. Now I'm a handsome Charlie Manson wrapped in a snuggie. But if you study the rhymes that I dictate in time, you'll all grow to love me. And furthermore, I would argue that the more they tell you that they hate you, the more they actually love you. The more real estate you occupy within their mind.
All right, that was Vince van Gogh. I don't like this track. I felt like he could have gone another way with this track. It's like I said before the track started, how Vincent van Gogh wasn't appreciated as an artist back when he was alive, only after he died. So I assumed that he would say something in that sentiment, which is true. Talking about how he won't be appreciated until after he passed. This seems delusional and also narcissistic and also in bad taste. Used to be ugly, now I'm a handsome Charlie Manson. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I get it. There's people out there who fantasize a lot of criminals and killers like Ted Bundy, Charlie Manson, Jeffrey Dahmer. I get that, you know. I understand there are people who are crazy that thinks that way, but I felt like why mention it here? Like, why mention I used to be ugly, now I'm like Charlie Manson, like I'm labeled as a criminal or labeled bad because I was canceled because of my Yes Jules comment. You know, it's like, who cares about that Yes Jules comment? The discrepancy between Charlie Manson and what he did and what you did are so different. Like, why even compare yourself? You know, I feel like maybe that's part of this character in this album, but he's relating to himself and how he was canceled, you know, and how people won't give his music a chance anymore, or only listen to him on the low and won't really like talk about him like that anymore. I just thought, like, why even do that comparison? You know, that's my opinion. I don't like that. You know, it's like, why this track? It wasn't needed. It wasn't needed. You could have executed this in a different way. Like I said, it could have been like an alter ego, like when J. Cole did Kill Edward, but J. Cole let us know this is an alter ego. Eminem let us know Slim Shady is an alter ego. He could do the same thing here, but nah, man, I just don't like this, man. For me, this is in bad taste. I get it, but just because I get it doesn't mean it was well executed. Right, next track we have is Superpowers.
Oh, you got power. Superpowers. Do you even know how to wield them? Lift your head to the sky. It's crazy to say this, but you're the greatest. Can't explain it. Remember Vegas? You've come a long way, kid. And let me just say this. Oh yeah.
All right, that was Superpowers. This song reminds me of like that little scene from The Incredibles, the first one, where it's Dash and his mother, and they don't want Dash to use his superpowers during the races and stuff like that because it's like an unfair advantage. And then his mother was just like, oh, it's because, you know, everyone is special. Something like that. Like, everyone's special, you're special. And Dash was just like, well, if everyone's special, that means no one is special. Like, I remember that line is hard. That line is hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. That line is hard. It reminds me of that. I don't know, man. For me, this album is dragging. I get it. You know, he's the main character, right? Now everybody has their attention on him, you know, and everyone is different, right? Not everyone's LeBron James. I don't know. I think this is dragging a bit. It's nice though. It's nice. I like how heavenly this track feels. I love the harmonies as well. And I also like the chorus. Like the chorus is also nice, you know. This is the last track of the album. Of course, like I said, I'm doing the deluxe version, but technically this is the last track. So this is Unstoppable. Maybe there's a reason why it's doing this. I just got connected to the theme. So I'm gonna get my head out my ass.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm in one to see it's you. Titties poking out, you're yawning, and you wet like morning dew. We done seen tough times together, motorboat with power true.
That's funny, because you always talking about titties in the motorboat. That's funny.
And who's gonna stop us? We're unstoppable.
I like those subtleties and those keys. Nice.
Now you hear these bitches talking. Know that shit before the birds.
Nice touch with those strings.
You're the only girl I love. Fuck everything else you heard. Playing with your mind is working, but I'm gonna buy you that Birkin.
Bro got some money. 6 figures.
And who's gonna stop me? I'm unstoppable. Yeah.
I mean, that's where the Superpowers track comes in, being unstoppable.
And baby, sweet, sweet loving, baby. Who God bless, no man can curse. Niggas want me in a hearse.
That was Unstoppable. I like this track. I like this as a closer as well. I think it's a great closing for this album, and it does coincide with the Superpowers, you know. Again, part of that cancellation, like coming back, right? Because Daniel Caesar, that cancellation for Daniel Caesar actually worked compared to anybody else. That actually worked for him. But just saying, you know, I'm making that comeback. I'm back now. You know, providing great music, right? Also, the relationship that he was talking about throughout this album, like, we're here, we're together, you know, we're getting intimate and all that. Like, I got you. I'm gonna buy you some nice things, a Birkin bag. You know, I could do that. I could do that. No, who's gonna stop us? We're unstoppable. I also find it funny how he has Sabrina Claudio, because she also has been canceled. So it's like, so it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, the fact that Daniel Caesar brought her to this album as well. Like, the two people that were canceled, like, who's going to stop us? You know what I mean? It's tongue-in-cheek. It's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of funny. Also, being Chronics. I'm familiar with Chronics because of Joey Badass. Yeah, it's a nice closer, man. I like this track. I like what it means as well. Since I'm doing the deluxe version, we're going to do the 3 extra tracks. We're going to start with Please Do Not Lean featuring Bad Bad Not Good. I know Bad Bad Not Good because of Mick Jenkins. So if you're familiar with Mick Jenkins' work, you know Bad Bad Not Good. So start off with that track.
My bride to be, just how long will you stand next to me? For we both know it's more than a load for you to bear. Less on his mind, less on his plate, less in his brain. Please do not
Little jabs on him.
on me, I'm unstable. You're all you need. I've seen it.
Oh man, I like that. like Bill Withers, lean on me, but don't lean on me. I'm unstable. Damn. You're aware of your traits, your toxicity, your red flags, and all that. Like, you could do you. You're capable. I like that. I like the self-awareness.
Just stick around and you gon' see worth every pound. Please do not lean on me, I'm unstable. You're all you need, I've seen it, you're able. Please do not lean on me, I'm unstable. If I am the sky, and the sky, the sea, staring back at me.
Loving the harmonies, man. That's nice, dude. That's nice. I love this, man. Beautiful lyrics. All right, man. That was Please Do Not Lean. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I needed from Daniel Caesar. Beautiful lyrics, fantastic lyrics, you know. I love the self-awareness on this track and the maturity, the accountability on this track as well. Knowing how he is, please do not lean on me, I'm unstable. Like, just like a chair, a table, you know, shaking and all that, right? Don't lean on me, like you're gonna fall, right? And also unstable, like an unstable relationship. It could be turmoil, you know. I also like how the third verse correlates with the chorus. The more that we both try to fight it, the harder it's gonna be. I wish that we could stand united. Instead, we're crumbling. Right? Again, standing united, like being together. But in the chorus, he says, don't lean on me, I'm unstable. I wish that we can be together, but we're crumbling, we're falling apart. And again, don't lean on me, I'm unstable. We can't stand united if I'm unstable, you know? I love the outro. I'm the sky, you are the sea staring back at me. Like that reflection of seeing the sky and the water, like seeing each other type of thing. Like, you know, like I see a part of myself in you, just like how you can see a part of yourself in me. We both have a piece of each other, like a mirror, like a reflection of each other. I like that, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, great track. I like this, man. Fantastic. All right, next track we have is Always featuring Summer Walker. So it's going to be the Summer Walker edition. Summer Walker's dope, man. She gives you that good music. It's going to be the Always remix.
Baby, baby, there will always be space for you and me, right where you left it.
Baby, baby, you used to walk with me down Blood Street. Oh, what a time. And maybe I'm wrong for writing this song, losing my head over you.
And I'll be here, 'cause we both know how it goes. I don't want things to change. Pray they stay the same, always. And I don't care if you're with somebody else. I'll give you time and space. Just know I'm not a phase. I'm always.
All right, that was Always featuring Summer Walker. I like this. I like this. I think it works having Summer Walker here. You know, it's like adding a different perspective, adding the female perspective in the relationship. Like, I like it, man. I like it. All right, last track we have is Valentina with Rick Ross. Well, Rick Ross has a smooth voice. So I was like, yo, what am I expecting? Rick Ross has a smooth flow, his smooth voice. So we'll see, man.
Valentina, baby,
Still catch me by surprise, man.
need one moment of time.
I'm not gonna lie, I read Rick Ross's verse and I could already know how he flows. You know, when you're so familiar with a rapper, like, you know, just from reading the lyrics, oh, this is how they're gonna flow. Okay. I already know how he's gonna flow.
Fantasize got you caught up in this life of mine. Fast money, think it's time to quit your 9 to 5. Slow kiss, hold your hand, let's walk along the beach.
I knew
Never
he
lost,
gonna
you know the
rap
boss
like
are
that.
rising on the east.
I
Making
knew
love
it.
like it's war when it's really peace. I just wanna make you smile, can I see your teeth?
I
know
knew
you
it.
need a king, I believe it's me. Let's fall in love, I make your enemy my enemy. Fell in love with your emotion.
That emphasis in the last
I need for you
word.
to really teach me all your favorite things. Can you handle it? I kept the candle lit. A nigga came to kill a game, I call an ambulance.
Valentina, baby, I only need one moment of time.
All right, that was the last track for this deluxe. Valentina featuring Rick Ross. I like Rick Ross's verse, man. I like Rick Ross's verse. That flex, luxury type of lyrics that he will have in his verses, right? Fantasize, got you caught up in this life of mine, fast money, think it's time to quit your 9 to 5. But fast money than slow kiss. Hold your hand, let's walk along the beach. Never lost, you know the boss are rising on the east. Like, I knew he was gonna rap like that. You know, I see what he's doing, man. It adds to this track. It adds to this track. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I think I'll stick to the original. I'm not mad with this verse from Rick Ross, you know. Calabasas, slow kisses at the fireplace. All the madness might just make me want to fly away. Just like, it's a flex, you know, the luxury. That's what we know Rick Ross for, man. So I'm not mad at it. All right, that was Daniel Caesar, Never Enough. You know, he talked a lot about this album. I get the title of it, right? There were themes of like not feeling man enough, right? Again, never enough, not feeling man enough, and how he has to prove himself. Also not feeling enough maybe as an artist, right? Putting out great music and not being appreciated and wanting to feel appreciated, but feel like it's never enough. Definitely makes sense. I like how that ties in with the title of the album. I like most of the album, man. I think it's a really good album. There's some tracks I don't like. For me, that's Homiesexual, Vince Van Gogh. Superpowers, I'm cool with after listening to Unstoppable. Superpowers, I'm cool with. But those two tracks, not for me. I feel like you can replace Homiesexual, Vincent Van Gogh with Please Do Not Lean. I'd rather have that in the original album, to be honest with you. But other than that, I think it's a really good album. I love the love in this album, the romance in this album, how sexual this album could be, how intimate this album could be. I love the self-awareness of this album as well. The maturity, the accountability of this album. I love the production, how smooth. I like how gentle Daniel Caesar's voice is, especially when he hits the falsetto and the runs in his falsetto as well, man. I like this album, man. It was really, really good. Don't let some of my criticism make you think I do not like this album. That's not true. I like this album, man. Definitely my favorite tracks are Always, Let Me Go, Shot My Baby, even though it's kind of violent, but the production was dope, and Ocho Rios and Valentina. So those are some of my favorite tracks, man. It was a good album, man. It was a good album. That's it. That's my reaction for Daniel Caesar's Never Enough, the bonus version. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to react to his other albums like Freudian and Case Study, you know, if it's worth it. And also let me know what you thought about this album down in the comments below. Do you share some of the same sentiment that I have, or you love this album? You love the whole entire thing? You know, let me know that down in the comments below. While you're down to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching. Muchas bendiciones. And peace.